So let's talk about Kanye West. Or should I say yeah? Wait, hold on, I'm getting a new memo. It seems we have another update. The man who is a musician, a designer, and a professional headline maker has apparently decided his name needed a sequel. Just when we all got used to calling him Yeah, it seems he's gone and doubled down. People are talking because, with Kanye, a name change isn't just paperwork. It's a statement, a performance, and a puzzle all rolled into one. It's like updating your phone's software. You know something has changed, but you're not quite sure what all the new features are just yet, and everyone wants to figure it out. The journey of his name is a wild ride. First, he was Kanye West, a name the whole world knew. Then, back in 2018, he told us he was just Yeah. He even made it official in court in 2021 for personal reasons. We all practiced. We corrected our friends. We thought, okay, we've got this. It's short, it's simple. Yeah. But now the rumor mill is spinning again with news of another change. It feels like every few years, he sheds a layer of his old identity, leaving us all to wonder what new skin he's stepping into. This isn't just a celebrity whim, it's a deliberate public evolution that keeps everyone watching and guessing. Honestly, you have to respect the commitment. Most of us struggle to even change our profile picture. Meanwhile, Kanye is out here changing the name his own mother gave him, not once, but multiple times. This latest development, the shift to Yeah, has people scratching their heads. Is it a typo? Is it a joke? Or is it the next chapter in the very public book of his life? The man is a master of keeping us on our toes. He creates a spectacle around his own identity, forcing us to pay attention not just to his music or his shoes, but to the very essence of who he is, or at least who he wants us to think he is. Think about it. In a world where your name is your brand, Kanye keeps rebranding himself. It's a bold move. He's essentially telling everyone, the media, the fans, the corporations, that he is in charge of his own story. He alone holds the pen. This pattern of reinvention is central to his public persona. It's not just about being different. It's about having the power to define yourself, on your own terms, no matter how many times you feel the need to do it. And as we're about to see, this latest change, discovered in the fine print of business documents, adds another layer of intrigue to the whole saga. So, where did this Yeah news even come from? It wasn't a big announcement on social media. There was no dramatic stadium listening party for the new name. No, this time, the big reveal came from the most un-Kanye place imaginable. Boring old business filings. That's right. Tucked away in official documents for companies like his Yeezy brand, the manager's name was quietly updated. The name Ye West, which he was using for his corporate affairs, was swapped out for Yeah. Imagine a lawyer in a stuffy office making this change. It's the least dramatic way to announce something so significant, which, for Kanye, is almost more dramatic. This is what makes it so interesting. The change was made official by his chief financial officer, Hussein Lalani. This wasn't just a creative idea, it was a legal and financial move. The name Yeah is now officially linked to his empire. The Yeezy apparel, the record label, all of it. This tells us it's not just a nickname he's trying out with friends. It's a formal identity that carries real-world weight in the world of contracts and commerce. He's not just playing with an idea. He's stamping it onto the very foundation of his business ventures, making it a concrete part of his legacy. Let's be real. Most people's legal names are just for things like taxes and getting out of jury duty. But for Kanye, the corporate world is another stage. By embedding Yeah into his companies, he's blurring the line between his art, his business, and his personal identity even further. Everything is connected. The person making the music is the same person whose name is on the legal forms. It's a total fusion of the man and the brand, leaving no room for separation. He's not just the CEO of Yeezy, he is Yeezy, and now he is Yeah. The quiet nature of this change is a power move in itself. Instead of shouting it from the rooftops, he let the information leak out through the cracks of the corporate world. It makes journalists and fans feel like they've uncovered a secret, which automatically makes the story more compelling. He knows that a whisper can often be louder than a scream. By changing his name in the boardroom instead of on the stage, he's signaling that this transformation is deep and structural, not just for show. It's a move that says, you can watch me, but you'll only know what I want you to know, when I want you to know it. So why all the fuss about a name? For Kanye, it's never been just a label. It's about freedom. It's about power. When he first dropped West to become Yeah, he was making a powerful statement. Earlier this year, his chief of staff even sent letters to the media demanding they stop using his old name, which he referred to as his slave name. This gives us a huge clue into his thinking. He sees the name Kanye West as something that ties him to a history he didn't choose. By shedding it, he believes he is liberating himself from the chains of the past and reclaiming his own identity. This idea of a slave name is a deeply powerful concept. It connects his personal journey to a much larger historical struggle for Black identity and autonomy. For him, a name isn't just a name, it's a symbol of ownership. The question he seems to be asking is, who owns me? Do I own myself, or does my history, my family, or society own me? By changing his name, he's giving his own answer. He's declaring that he is self-owned, self-created, and not a product of anyone else's expectations or historical baggage. It's a radical act of self-definition that he performs on a global stage. Think about what a name means for any of us. When a child is born, their parents give them a name. That name carries hopes, family history, and cultural meaning. As we grow, we either embrace that name or we feel trapped by it. Some people go by a nickname to feel more like themselves. Others change their name entirely after a major life event. A name can feel like a comfortable sweater or a suit that's too tight. Kanye is essentially tailoring his own suit in public, and he's not afraid to keep making alterations until it fits him perfectly. He's showing us that identity can be fluid. So, what does adding a second "yeah" mean? Is it an amplification? An echo? We don't know for sure, but we can guess it's another step on his path to total autonomy. Maybe "yeah" wasn't enough. Maybe it still felt incomplete. By becoming Yeah, he might be signaling a deeper, more complete version of himself. It's a name that is entirely his own creation, with no ties to anything or anyone else. It's the ultimate expression of personal freedom. The freedom to not only choose your name, but to invent it from scratch. It's a declaration that he is the sole author of his own identity. One of the most fascinating parts of this Yeah story is the silence. As of today, June 12, 2025, Kanye himself has said nothing about it publicly. He hasn't posted on X, he hasn't given an interview, he hasn't released a song about it. The news broke through business filings, and the man at the center of it all has remained completely quiet. This silence is loud. It creates a vacuum, and into that vacuum we pour all our speculation, our theories, and our opinions. He's controlling the narrative by saying nothing at all, letting the mystery do the work for him. This secrecy is a classic Kanye move. He understands the power of mystique in the modern age. In a world where celebrities share every detail of their lives, he often chooses to pull back, creating a sense of intrigue that no marketing campaign could ever buy. He knows that we are more interested in the things we don't know than the things we do. By not explaining Yeah, he makes it more significant. It becomes a secret that we all want to be in on, a puzzle we are all trying to solve. His silence is a tool, and he wields it with incredible skill. Think about how names can be used to hide or reveal things in our own lives. Sometimes people use a different name online to protect their privacy. An author might use a pen name to create a new identity, separate from their personal life. A name can be a mask, a shield, or a flag that you wave proudly. For Kanye, it seems to be all of these things at once. The name Yeah is a new mask, but the silent way he has introduced it suggests that what's behind the mask is for him alone to know. He's showing us his new identity, but he's not inviting us in to understand it just yet. Ultimately, this latest chapter in Kanye's journey is a powerful reminder that our identity is our own story to write. Whether you're Kanye West or Yeah, the name you carry is a reflection of who you are or who you aspire to be. His journey, with all its public twists and silent turns, is a very loud exploration of what it means to be free. And as he continues to evolve, he forces us to ask ourselves, what does my name mean to me? And if I had the power to change it, what would I want it to say about who I am? The answers, like Kanye's next move, are never simple.